Okay, what we got here is an error 2 at a ice ball game. So first thing you want to do is you want to remove the score field, get the cage out of there, get the score field out of there. If you notice, I already kind of did a lot of the work. Problem is that this sensor right here is staying on as the rest of them are off. When you break the contact, the light should turn on versus this one where it's just on all the time and giving you that error too. I guess you could clean it and it should be okay, but I have done this about 3 or 4 times and I no longer want to clean it, so I'm just going to go ahead and replace it. I can kind of feel the LED light actually is very loose, so it's probably got a broken little stud somewhere and it's not, giving good connection. Eventually just kind of fouls out. So we have our new sensor. We're going to go ahead and just replace this. So let me go ahead and do that real quick and then we'll turn the screen back on. Okay, so new sensor is in. Super easy to do. It's just got to screw this side in. One piece goes to that hole, comes up this hole and screws over to here. If you are smart about it, you can just kind of attach it to the old cable and just kind of pull it through so that way you don't have to go around and go underneath and all that crazy stuff. I decided to cheat a little bit and just kind of pull the cable through so that way I can get it over here without getting down there. So anyways, now that it's put together, let's go ahead and plug it back in. The game should have already cleared the error. Alright, so now that it's plugged back in, you can see that it's working correctly. So I noticed with the other one, let me see if I can get it quick. You can see that the LED was just really messed up. It was super loose. It's probably from being, sometimes I'll see them shove things up in here to clear out balls or something like that, but it just popped right off. So, I guess it's cold solder and it just kind of loses connection, and then that's it. Because the solder's still there, the pins are still there. It's just, so I could probably fix this, but I'm not going to worry about it because these aren't that expensive. So we'll just kind of throw that away. Sensor is working. Error is gone. Let's go ahead and test the game. We'll turn it off, turn it back on, see what happens. All right, so here we are at the bottom of the game. I've opened up the little front door here. We're gonna go ahead and remove the power, see what happens, and then reboot it back up. So let's turn the power off. You see, power's off right now. Give it about 10 seconds before we turn it back on. All right, so let's go ahead and turn it back on, and hopefully error 2 will go away and no other errors will come up. So go ahead, let's see. Turning it on. We got ID number 4 right there in 2000. That ID is wrong actually, so I'll have to go in there and fix that ID. Should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how this one became 4. Anyways, that's another video for a different time. So right there, game is fixed. Changed out the sensor. Just so you know, the 1K sensor and the 2K sensor, 3 and 4 and 5 are pretty much all the same sensor. The 10K up there at top are a little slightly different, but you can use any one of them for the center ones. That's all. All right, thank you very much.